Good morning, everyone. We'll be getting started in just a few minutes. Go ahead and come on in and get comfortable. Let go of anything that came before this moment. Here we are together. Take your time, find your seat. We'll get started in just a minute. Good morning, loved ones. Take your time to come in and find a comfortable seat. This morning, our guided meditation will take us on a journey through the chakra system. Now, the chakra system has existed from antiquity, but there have been many modern additions throughout the years and the centuries. So what I'm going to present this morning is what I've found in this place of study. And if something that I'm bringing forth does not match your understanding of the chakra system or it's just a little different, feel free to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. As we work through the chakra system today, we're going to visit the 7 main energy centers in the body. And the way that the chakra system is believed to work is that these are centers of concentration of energy in the body that correspond to various aspects of the human experience. And by balancing, opening, and clearing the chakras, we can achieve more understanding of ourselves, and how we interact with the world around us, and how our thoughts and emotions impact us. And as we visit each of the chakras, I'm going to offer us a mantra to spend a few minutes of quiet contemplation on. And as we're going through a chakra or a mantra meditation, sometimes the mantra will speed up or slow down. The words will change. Some will drop away. New words will come. And I just want you to know that all of this is as it should be. There is no wrong way to do this meditation. There's no wrong way to hold a mantra in your mind. So as we go through, if things are coming up for you are different than what I'm saying, that's right, and let it be the way it is. So first, let's take a moment to get really settled in your seat. Come fully into your body, into the present moment. Here in this space we share together, here in this field of energy we create together in these moments. Let your muscles relax. Let your breathing slow. Let your thoughts fall away. Just be you, all of you, here in this moment. Bring your attention now to the root chakra. This lies right at the base of your spine. You might visualize it as the part of you that's touching the chair beneath you right now. This is our center of safety, stability, and grounding. The color associated with this chakra is red. Visualize a brightly glowing orb or spark of light here at the base of your spine, like a living coal. Breathe deeply and slowly, directing your prana, your vital life force energy, down into the root chakra. Breathe and silently repeat the following mantra to yourself. And I'll repeat it a couple times and then leave a space for you to repeat it in silence. I am here. Body and soul, I am home. I am here. Body and soul, I am home. body and soul, I am home. Breathe and flow with the mantra. Allow your attention to drift upwards just a few inches to a space right below your belly button. This is the sacral chakra. It's the center of emotions, pleasure, creativity, and flow. The color here is orange. Breathe, directing that life force energy into the sacral chakra. See that bright orange light grow, pulsing outwards, filled with fresh new energy. The mantra here is I am abundant. With pleasure and joy, I flow freely. I am abundant. With pleasure and joy, I flow freely. I am abundant. With pleasure and joy, I flow freely. Bring your consciousness up just a few more inches to the upper abdomen. This is the solar plexus chakra. This is the center of self-worth, personal power, and confidence. The color here is yellow. Breathe softly, seeing that orb of pure yellow light glowing brightly, cleanly. The mantra here, I am myself. Without reservation, I am me. I am myself. Without reservation, I am me. I am myself. Without reservation, I am me. Bring your awareness now, heart center. The heart chakra, of course, is the center of love, compassion, and kindness. The color here is green, bright and verdant green, of living things flourishing. Breathe into your heart space. See a green, bright light expanding. The mantra here, I am love. Love flows from me, to me, and through me. I am love. Love flows from me, to me, and through me. I am love. flows from me, to me, and through me. Letting your awareness rise once more to the throat chakra. This is our center of communication, truth, and expression. The color here is blue. Breathe into the throat chakra, letting the blue of the sky, blue of the sea flow through you. Breathe into the throat chakra. The mantra here: I am heard. With compassion, I speak the truth clearly. I am heard. With compassion, I speak the truth clearly. I am heard. With compassion, I speak the truth clearly. Rising once more to the third eye chakra, the center of the forehead between the eyebrows. This is the center of intuition, thought, and clarity. The color here is violet. Breathe into the third eye. Open the place of your knowing and repeat the mantra. I am listening, sitting in silence. I see and I know. I am listening, sitting in silence. I see and I know. I am listening, sitting in silence. I see and I know. Now, one final time, rising your awareness to the very top of your head, the crown chakra. This is our center of connection to spirit, oneness, and higher purpose. Breathe into the crown chakra. The color here is white, pure white light of spirit. Breathe and repeat the mantra. I am held, connected to all is I am. I am held, connected to all that is I am. I am held, connected to all that is I am. Now let the mantras drop away. Let the words drop away. Any visualization, any sensation, just let it go. be here in this moment together, breathing. There is no blockage, nothing in the way. You are free, flowing. You are love. We are love. We are. And when you're ready, come back into your body, back into the present moment. Open your eyes to all that is. Thank you for being here, loved ones. Go in peace. Namaste.
1, 2, 1, 2. You know, I just need to tell you something real quick about this guy on the piano here.
Oh, no.
He plays something called J-Rad. It's a Grateful Dead cover band every Monday night at the Birdcage.
A lot of these people show up there.
Yeah. And if you think he's good here, he totally cuts loose. And he always says something nice about me.
I cut loose here.
Oh.
This is me cutting loose.
You mean you're restrained over there?
Yeah.
Anyway, he's just one of the most wonderful people I've ever known. And I'm Michael Barnes. Welcome to your service today at Center for Spiritual Living in Prescott. Can I have an amen? Amen. All right. So our speaker today is Nikki Shields, and she's doing a workshop Saturday, the 11th of July, and it's called Connection to the Creator. And next week is the week after that is Forrest Rivers will be our speaker, and we're going to have a new member orientation on the 19th after service. So anybody that has any questions about being a member, or maybe a friend of yours is curious, bring them along. I had a wild week, and it's so nice to be here, you guys. It really is. This is like, some people are scared to get up here. This is a release for me. Okay, the next one, Beyond Limits class has been temporarily postponed, and we'll keep you informed. I want you all to have a wonderful service. If you have any questions, you can always come to me. I have a total open door policy. And how about blessings for everyone? And we will say it with, and so it is. And to Bob.
Today we're going to honor the person that a lot of people don't see, but a lot of people get to see us because of him, and that is Mike Hadley. Mike Hadley is originally from Morongo Valley, California. Been married for 28 years and has 3 dogs, so that keeps him busy. He's worked at the College for the Desert in California, I believe, in IT and also graphic designer. He came to CSL as an employee singer in the Palm Desert for 14 years. He's been in theater for over 40, both in stage, director, producer, and tech. So you gotta watch out. He's a professional. He moved to Prescott for 3 reasons, and this is the order he gave me, which has kind of surprised me. Cooler weather, a change, and then his parents. So kind of a little rebellious there, I think. And we're glad to have him here now. He is as both our sound tech and video. But one of the unique things that I find out is one of his hobbies is, if I say it right, assemblage. Did I say it right? Assemblage. Artwork. So if you want to find out more about that, you have to ask him. So today we honor Mike Hadley.
Another great thing about Mike Hadley is that when you really need an X-Acto knife, he has one. I found that out yesterday. And I'm gonna guess that X-Acto knives have something to do with assemblage, but I could be wrong. Oh, hi, I'm Jackson Roush. I'm playing music with you all today. And I likewise am excited to hear Nikki Shields give her talk today. And I just want to thank Richard for the coffee as well. And I did finally buckle and try the Snickers creamer in there. It's ridiculous, but it's delicious. Oh, look, we have Bob over here now. He's going to be signing. And if you haven't paid attention to Bob's signing, it is mesmerizing, hypnotizing. And so I invite you to just gaze upon those things. All right. Bob, what should we do with this fine assembled group of people? The assemblage, yes. Let's see if I remember how this song goes. I think that's American Sign Language for clap. This is a reminder to shine. Are you gonna shine today? Are you gonna shine today? Let's sing this. It goes, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, well, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Oh, it's Hazel, everybody. Well, everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Well, everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, well, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Well, you hide it under a bushel. I'm gonna let it shine. You hide it under a bushel. I'm gonna let it shine. You hide it under a bushel. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Well, we got the light of love, and we're gonna let it shine. We got the light of love, and we're gonna let it shine. We got the light of love, and we're gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine.
And that light of love is shining here this morning, isn't it? Oh, how wonderful, just that energy that's always present in this room. And it's always filled with love and with light and with joy and community. And that's because it's filled with you. So how wonderful it is being here today as your service leader. My name is Hazel Bowman, and welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living here in Prescott. And this center exists. Please know that wherever you've been, wherever you've gone, whatever life choices or decisions you've had to make in your journey, that you are entirely welcome here today, just the way you are, and just the way that you perceive you are not, because we see you through the eyes of divine love. Ah, and one of the things the center here does is that we provide spiritual enlightenment, opportunities for spiritual growth. And the thing to remember, spiritual growth is not about becoming, it's about revealing. It's not about adding to, it's about uncovering. It's not striving, it's allowing. And we do this in many different ways. We do it through our upcoming classes, through our workshop, to our wonderful speakers, and we are so blessed today to have one of the best, Nikki Schills. I'll tell you that. I'm looking forward to introducing her a little later on. But it is just an opportunity for you to continue on your path of understanding your oneness with the Creator. Now, I am a practitioner, and there are a few others who are not here today, probably because it's the 4th of July weekend still. However, the practitioners do a number of things, and one of the things we do is that we head the ministry of prayer. And so if there is something that is taking you out of your alignment in knowing your oneness with all the good God already has in store for you, what you can do is just go ahead and put it on that prayer card. It's in the seat pocket in front of you, and just write it out, and then whatever it is that's going on in your life, or maybe a loved one or friends, what they're experiencing, just fill it out, and then put it in the Ministry of Prayer box that is out there past the lobby area. And then what we'll go ahead and do is we will pray on that for the entire week, knowing God's truth of the situation. You may also decide to come up here for what we refer to as the 3-minute miracle. And what that is, it's an opportunity for you after service just to come out and just state very briefly what it is you want to experience. And let us pray that into that knowingness for you. And so with that, Vanessa, I know you are our prayer leader for today, and it is so wonderful to have her. She did a beautiful pre-service meditation. And now I'm going to ask Vanessa if she could come up and lead us in the invocation, knowing that presence is already here, already filling all space. Thank you.
Good morning, loved ones. I'm just looking at all of our abundance and how our community continues to grow and heal and find its way. And I know that here in this moment, Spirit is with us. And I know that here in this moment, we're exactly as we are meant to be. And I know that here in this moment, even the things that are feeling imperfect or perhaps uncomfortable, they too are meant to be here in their time and place. And I know that in this moment we are one. For me, that's the reason I come here. It's to feel this moment of oneness with all of you, this moment where we connect, this moment where we can take this pure and beautiful energy, carry it forward as we go from here today to enrich our lives and those of the lives of those around us. And I know that in this moment, all is right. So anchor this with me by saying, and so it is.
Sing this with me. In the sun. silence there is unspoken joy. In the silence there is release from a world full of chaos and noise. So I wait for these precious moments, and I hear all that could never be said. And right here in this holy silence, I find God. I find myself. In the silence there is peace. In the silence there is unspoken joy. In the silence there is release from a world full of chaos and noise. So I wait for these precious moments, and I hear all that could never be said. And right here in this holy silence, I find God. I find myself. I find God. I find myself. I find God. I find myself.
It's amazing how things flow together. When I was looking for this week's reading, I found myself. As I prepare for these readings, I am often drawn back to my earliest teachers. And this week, I went down many rabbit holes and kept coming back and feeling like, no, this isn't what I want. And I finally stopped and listened to where I was being guided. So I'm bringing us a poem today from Maya Angelou. Maya Angelou was one of my first teachers. She was one of the first people who I found myself in her writing, and I found the knowledge that I knew I could be a writer. Not just that I wanted to be a writer, but that I could be a writer. So finding this poem for this week, I think, was perfect, right? So this is Human Family by Maya Angelou. I note the obvious differences in the human family. Some of us are serious. Some thrive on comedy. Some declare their lives are lived as true profundity, and others claim they really live the real reality. The variety of our skin tones can confuse, bemuse, delight. Brown and pink and beige and purple, tan and blue and white. I've sailed upon the 7 seas and stopped in every land. I've seen the wonders of the world, yet not one common man. I know 10,000 women called Jane and Mary Jane, but I've not seen any two who really were the same. Mirror twins are different, although their features jibe, and lovers think quite different thoughts while lying side by side. We love and lose in China. We weep on England's moors. We laugh and moan in Guinea and thrive on Spanish shores. We seek success in Finland, are born and die in Maine. In minor ways, we differ. In major, we're the same. I note the obvious differences between each sort and type, but we are more alike, my friends, than we are unalike. We are more alike, my friends, than we are unalike. We are more alike, my friends, than we are unalike. Please join me for a minute to allow those words to settle. If we could have our lovely candle lighters come forward. The Center for Spiritual Living honors and celebrates the world's many faith traditions. As we light these candles, we acknowledge both the rich diversity of spiritual expression and the underlying unity that connects us all. We light a candle for Christianity, rooted in the teachings of Jesus the Christ, who revealed the path of love, forgiveness, compassion, and the presence of God within. For Islam, the practice of surrendering to the will of God, as revealed through the prophets, peace be upon them, affirming the oneness of God, creator of heaven and earth. For Judaism, honoring a sacred covenant that began with Abraham, grounded in faith, wisdom, community, and devotion. For Buddhism, the middle way of mindfulness, compassion, and awakening, teaching freedom from suffering through inner awareness. For Taoism, the path of harmony with the Tao, the ultimate reality that embraces and transcends all apparent opposites. For the Baha'i Faith, affirming the unity of humanity, the oneness of all religions, and the vision of a peaceful world. For all indigenous traditions and nature-based religions, honoring the sacredness of the earth and living conscious relationship with the Great Spirit that animates all life. For the goddess traditions, honoring the divine feminine in all her sacred expressions, celebrating the cycles of life, intuition, creation, nurturing, and spiritual wisdom. And for the science of mind, a philosophy that teaches there is a power for good in the universe, and that we can use this power in our lives and in the world. Join me now for this mantra. I am here for God. My purpose is to express the nature of God as love, abundance, and joy in everything I do. The good I seek for myself is what I desire for all people everywhere. And so it is.
So one of the, I'll try to keep this quick. So years ago, I started playing music here, and one of the guys I met was Clyde Neville. And before I knew it, if you knew Clyde was very good at getting you to do things. And he got me to start playing music for his musicals. And I did a lot of musicals, but I have to say my favorite was the first time we did the musical Scrooge. And some of you all were in it, because I talked you into doing it. Anyway, I think Scrooge is one of the guys I think of when the issue of change comes up and how hard change can be. And Scrooge is like a role model that it's never too late to make the change you need. And this song was introduced to me by Joy Hansen. Hate casts a long shadow escaping old battle. It clings on like a vine to me and whispers dirty lies in my ear. And I know we didn't start this fight, but I won't let it rule my heart tonight. I can change, I can change, I can still change, I can still change. Tracing an old pattern, drawing the lines from where I am and from where I want to be. Forget that old adage that history continues to keep us from a world we want to see. I am scared that I won't get it right, but fear won't rule my heart tonight. I can change, I can change, I can still change, I can still change, I can change, I can change, I can still change, I can still change, I can change, I can change, I can still change, I can still change. I can still change. I can still change. I can still change. Good song, right?
I'm not too sure I've heard that before, and so the words really moved and touched me. So thank you. And now comes from made this community their home about 9 years ago. And she certainly has blessed us ever since. Now, Nikki has a very deep passion for sound therapy and has shared her work not only with us here at the center, but also in the community all these past years. And her current focus and passion involves speaking on the Creator and energy work, which is pretty much here what we do as well. So please join me as we welcome Nikki Shields with her message, Connecting with the Creator, a deeper dive into understanding energy work and receiving guidance from within. Nikki, can you join us?
Thank you, Hazel. Oh, you're the blessing, Hazel. Good morning. Oh, beautiful souls. It is truly my honor and pleasure to be on the stage speaking with you all this morning. Again, I feel like this is like my home because this is where I used to have my instruments. I'm like, this is so bizarre. I feel like I've done like a full circle moment because I'm like, where are all the instruments? I am the instrument, right? Today. Oh my gosh, I am, that song, wow, I can change. I just have to say that I literally have tears coming out of my eyes, because that was such a profound song and just a beautiful everything was just so perfect and in alignment for today. I'm here to speak with you all today about what is very passionate in my heart, something that I've been so grateful to be able to have experienced and to really just dive right into for the last 4 years, called Connecting with the Creator, Soul Prayers. So prayers of the soul means it's a form of energy work. Like Hazel mentioned with the introduction, I have been so passionate for years just to really dive deep into who I am, why I feel so different, and why I don't feel like I belong many, many years ago when I was younger. And, I felt different, so I was like, please bring in teachers. Please show me who I am. Why do I feel different? Why do I feel so not normal when it came to, working for other companies and other people, which I did when I was younger. And I would be in a room of thousands of people, and I would just like I said, it was so challenging for me. I felt like this sponge. And so today I would like to share with you a couple of things. I will discuss about the difference between human feeling unconditional love and feeling unconditional love with the Creator. I will also share with you the experience or the process, just in a brief detail of what that looks like. And then my favorite part, which is being able to share with you some miracle stories that I have been able to witness with this type of powerful energy work. But first, I would love to start to share with you just a little bit about how this work has changed my life. And I will start with last year. I was really chronically sick, you guys, for 6 months. I had 3 major things happen back to back that kind of spiral down, one from the other. And I was able to pull myself out of it by doing, again, this energy work called Prayers of the Soul. It's a minimum of about 1 hour 15 to 2 hours max. And some of you are like, who has time to do 1 hour and 15 of meditation, right? More or less, 2 hours. And so I have found that in my deepest and most challenging times with friends and family and my 13-year-old son, you guys. Oh my goodness. That it has really, really supported me and had me understand that I am strong, I am worthy, I am love, I have all these things within me, right? And so I've been told this, and I have believed it to be true on occasion, but honestly, it's like a muscle. It just needed to layer and layer and layer within me to really fully feel that way. Also, I haven't felt very supported by family, in the past, and friends. And really, what I've realized is that the Creator, who, by the way, I call God, but also I use the word source, divine, spirit, universe. So all of us might have a different definition of that. So you will hear me speak of the Creator and or say God mostly during this talk. So it has really changed my life. I remember 25 to 30 years ago, and some of you are probably looking at me going, how old are you? I remember I started out with what is called Reiki. Has anyone here heard of Reiki or have been? Beautiful. So I started out with Reiki many, many years ago, and I had dreamed of being an energy worker full time. That's what I wanted to be. And then again, I worked for other people, right? And other, companies and such, and then I fell into sound therapy. And so this type of process has nothing to do with Reiki at all. Reiki is another form, by the way, of energy work. And I was trained in that many years ago, and it was a 3-year training, not just a week or weekend. So this definitely is, I call, another up-level experience. My teacher, Katie, resides in Mesa, which is in the Phoenix area, and I reconnected with her, 5 years ago. And I went to one of her New Year's events, and everything that she was saying, I was feeling and sensing right before she would say it. And I was like, whoa, what is happening? And so Katie took a couple of people that she knows to the University of Tucson, the college and university, and they went to see some scientists. And they actually just held a glass of water in their hand for only 10 minutes. You guys, the water in Arizona, as you know, is not very good. It's actually quite terrible. It even tastes bad. And so it was just a regular tap water that they held for 10 minutes. And then they had electrodes put on their temples and on their body when they were having this experiment. And they essentially started doing the prayers, which again, I will share with you what that is exactly here in just a moment. But it's a field of energy that works with the aura. We actually have hundreds of thousands of aura layers outside of the physical body. So when they channeled or did the prayers into the water, it began at the pH of 5.7, and after 10 minutes and not putting their finger in the water, it turned out to be an 8.5. Yes. So imagine, you guys, and I know this information from the sound healing, is that our human bodies are roughly around 70% water, and then the organs have around 70 to 80%, like the heart, the lungs, etc. So imagine if after 10 minutes of doing that experiment that it did for that glass of water, what it could do for our bodies, right? And then especially drinking it afterwards would be of such great benefit. And then a lady who was there named Victoria, who was just a lovely lady. She had extreme high blood pressure, you guys, where she had to take medication and had to do so regularly for many, many years. So they did this experiment on Victoria, and after a certain amount of time, the scientist went up to her and said, "You don't understand. There's something wrong. Your blood pressure dropped more than half after just a very short window of doing this energy work." And they said, "We've never seen anything like this before. This is not normal." And she's like, "Oh no, sir, you don't understand. This has been a major problem for me for most of my life. And this is the only thing that works for me to help regulate my high blood pressure." So truly outstanding. Just, to me, kind of a miracle, right? So I was just like, wow, I can't wait till I can go to that university and actually have some studies done on myself so I can share that one day with you all. And so I would love, to next share, how I feel this work can help each one of you. In my perspective, I believe that we are all perfect and whole and complete just the way you are today. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with you. You are perfect, you are beautiful, and you are loved. But I have witnessed and I have seen so much. I was that girl that was like, "Creator, prove it to me. Show me through this work. I don't want to hear it from someone else. I don't want to read about it. Show me through my intuition. Show me through my gifts." And so I'm a little bit stubborn, you guys. And so I have to be shown a certain way, right, for me to have believed anyway. But again, remember, I wanted to be like a full-time Reiki healer like over 20 years ago. So the Creator had other plans for me, and I am so grateful that I've been able to experience this type of work. I'm going to share with you and ask you first, has anyone experienced unconditional love from like another human, a child, a grandchild, a pet? Yes? Beautiful. I love that. So I have been blessed to have a mother who is still alive, who I've been able to have and share unconditional love with. So I feel very blessed because that's not something that a lot of us can experience. But when I am in what is called channel state with the Creator, my senses are heightened, my intuition, my audio, where I'm hearing, and I feel and I know. And so when I've been in channel with individuals, one-on-one, and in group settings, when the Creator comes in and through my auric field, the unconditional love, you guys, is like nothing in this world. It actually makes me cry. I literally, every time I tap into that, it brings me to tears. And believe it or not, I don't cry very easily. But oh my gosh, you guys, when I have felt the Creator's love for all of us, it is unmeasurable. It is so powerful. And it is nothing like human unconditional love. And so when it pours through this energy work, for an example, like Reiki, the energy flows through the crown energy center, which we all were able to experience today. So that's where the Reiki will flow through. And so with the soul prayers, I literally do not lift a finger. I remember doing Reiki and Reiki shares on people where I found myself doing what is called medical mediumship, or pushing and pulling energy, like as my evolution continued with that work. With this work, everything flows through the soul to soul activation. And that's what I love about it, is that, again, I don't have to lift a finger. When I close my eyes and I go into prayer, I literally do not even sense your physical shell, your physical body. All I see is your soul. And so after the energy work is complete, sometimes I will wake up and I'll be like, I'll open my eyes and I'm like, oh, you're here. Oh, hi. I'm just like almost shocked because I completely lose that identity. Like, wow, that's so cool. And it's just so beautiful. And so again, the process moves through the aura field very gently because all of us have what is called ego. So we don't want to disturb the ego, right? Or have the ego go into fear mode or shutdown mode. So it flows through, again, soul to soul. And then from there, the Creator brings, and I'll use my arms as an example, every layer back into the Creator's heart within you, layer by layer. Really, it's a lot faster than this. But it essentially goes like that, is what I see in my vision. So fear cannot live there. Anxiety, depression, the world chaos cannot live in that space. With a lot of different energy work modalities, even sound therapy, there's so many other things that are great that are out there. We do a lot of releasing and letting go. But with this work, everything is just brought back to exactly where it belongs in its original state, in original form. The Creator loves us so much, and it is our birthright to have that connection all the time. It is not for a selective few. It is for each and every single one of us. It is our birthright. So the Creator doesn't bring us negative things or bad experiences. Sometimes we might say, well, why did this happen to me? Creator, God, universe, why are you doing this? It's not the Creator that is doing that or doing that to us. It is actually ourselves, because we are supposed to experience something in that moment to learn a lesson, right? Because as we know, everything positive and negative, everything is a lesson, right? A learning lesson to help us grow and expand. and to return to love. And so the soul prayers has an intelligence of its own. And the Creator will only give you what you are able to receive in that moment. It will not give you anything more than that. And so you may come in with an intention, which is very powerful, and say, you know what, Nikki, let's do like physical healing, right? But the Creator might come in and be like, well, this is what you need more, right? So here you're coming in with the first thing, I need physical healing, but it could be like, well, let's work on loving yourself more. Let's work on your self-worth, for an example. So I have seen in a group session and private sessions so much that the Creator is pouring into an individual, but there's so much more that I'm not even able to see because it is so profound and glorious. Again, the prayers are done in silence. When I say that, that means that, everything surrounding, I have music usually playing in the background to get in channel and state, but the prayers come through silently. Because when we are patient and when we are in a state of receiving, that's when you are able to fully experience the energy work at hand. Because it is a longer process because of the ego and it must come through slowly, usually around the 30-minute mark is when most people can feel the energy. And then it's at that hour mark where the energy fully assembles and when you really can be in direct connection to the Creator's heart within you all. So when I was younger, I was programmed to believe that the Creator was up. Look up, look up, look up. And I'm like, okay, I don't see anything. And after experiencing this powerful body of work, 4 years ago, within. But even after I went through my trainings and years of trainings, there was a moment where I was still up and in. So I went from up to both. And then there was one day, I'll never forget it, you guys, where all of a sudden, it wasn't like my soul was like fragmented, but there was a point, and I hope this isn't loud, so I'll try not to clap loud, but where my soul just went like this. And then I was like, what just happened? And so finally, I was anchored in to like the Creator is right within me. Always, that's where it's been the whole time, my whole life. And so what a beautiful experience that was for me to finally get it, to finally be able to feel what that felt like. And it is something that I will never, ever forget. I would love to share with you miracle stories that I've been able to witness. Again, because I was a little stubborn and needed to be shown certain things. I have had the pleasure where I feel like I need to write a book because I've seen so many beautiful miracle stories, but I don't share them with anyone, you guys. It's almost really unfortunate. So I'm grateful I can share one with you today. So there was a lady named Isabella who I met in a Connecting with the Creator workshop, and she had stage 4 breast cancer. She had had it for many years, and she had a beautiful, loving husband and some challenging relationships with siblings. And Isabella went to Katie's home and laid flat on a massage chair and had family and friends surrounding her in a circle. These friends had not experienced connecting with the Creator energy work. And I was led to get on a Zoom call from Prescott, and I knew her, but not very well. And I was like, okay, I'm meant to be there, I'm going to be there. So as she laid on the table, all of us were then in the energy work of soul prayers. And literally, like a fly on the wall, and kind of like a movie, but in slow motion, with my eyes closed and my vision open, I could see exactly why she had the cancer, where it came from, even color, which is something that I don't see very much, and the whole entire experience. And so I could see like darkness, like gray mass kind of coming out of her chest area and out of her aura. And I had seen the troubles that she had had with certain family members that were really not helping the situation. And then, out of nowhere, I see who is called the Son of God, Yeshua, and also to be known as an ascended master by the name of Jesus, appeared. Jesus was in all white clothing, and was standing directly across from Isabella. Again, I'm seeing their souls, right? And their physical body too. Directly right across. And literally, I heard Jesus ask her, "Are you ready to be healed fully?" And I will explain something to you first before I continue. Many years ago, I was able to experience what is called NLP, Neuro-Linguistic Programming. Have any of you heard of that? Oh, beautiful. Yes, Tony Robbins. Anyway, so we have a term, it's called secondary gain. So some of us want to be, let's say, physically healed, but there's a part of us that is like, no, I'm not ready. I'm not ready, because of what it gets us, right? Oh, my friends treat me better. My son will do the dishes. This person will take care of me, right? And so we say that we want to be, but sometimes that does not always happen because we're not meant to. So backing up to the story, the hands of Jesus come up and go boom, right into her chest area. Light just lit up throughout her whole entire body. And I literally cried and sobbed like someone that I love passed away. And so I will never forget that experience. Again, I felt like I was like a fly on the wall to be able to share that with you today because it was so profound. And I was like, oh my gosh, she actually is getting healed. Talk to her soon, and I will connect with her in a month and hear the results. And sure enough, she was healed a month later from breast cancer. So thank you, everyone. God's love language. Really quick, just to wrap it up, there's a book called The 5 Love Languages, and God's love language is quality time. So I encourage you to just come a little closer to your Creator and experience that on a daily basis. Much love. Bless your hearts.
Oh, thank you so much, Nikki. And let's go ahead and anchor this into prayer. And isn't she phenomenal, sharing her wisdom and her gifts and her own energy?
Thank you.
So thank you.
Thank you.
But let us anchor it into prayer. For I know that there is only one energy. There is only one life source. There is only one field. For God is omnipresent. God is absolutely everywhere. There is absolutely nowhere where we can be where spirit is not. That this one divine life lives through us, as us. That we are each its beloved idea. There are no exceptions. There is nothing being withheld from us, for the abundance of God, the abundance of love, of joy, of harmony, of peace abides within us. And so in this moment, as beautifully displayed through Nikki, we open ourselves, we lift our consciousness into receiving, no longer blocking out that energy that is there, but instead welcoming it into our lives into the very presence, into the very air that we breathe. That what is considered sometimes miracles when we know the Creator are for its presence considered normicals. For it only knows itself. It knows nothing outside itself, for there is nothing outside of spirit. And so therefore I call forth all that joy, all that love, all that energy in receiving as it reveals itself to us that we are its beloved. We are perfect. We are whole. We are joy-filled, for we are filled with that presence of energy, whether you call it God or Creator or Spirit or even Fred. We are its beloved, and that energy is always within us. So with that, we know that we are grounded. We know that we are always being spiritually fed as we release any impediments into knowing this truth, so that we can receive more fully the grace and the gifts of this day. And so with it, I give thanks. I am so grateful that we are aware of this truth, that we go forward just as the masters have done before us, whether it be Jesus or Buddha or whoever, for they have continually shown us that we are the light. We are the co-creators working in harmony with Spirit. And so with that, I can just let it go. I can let it be. And I say, and so it is. And with that, why don't we all stand so that we can go ahead and sing this song.
Well, we let the love wash over us. We let it be. We let the joy wash over us. We let it be. We let the grace wash over us. We let it be. Well, we let the love wash over us. We let it be. We let the joy wash over us. We let it be. We let the grace wash over us. We let it be.
We let it be. And thank you again, Nikki. If you could just join me here on this platform and be seated as we can go forward into the few remaining elements of this service. And what I would like to do, for we have received the gifts so fully on this day, is for us to share our own gifts. And so with that, I invite the ushers to please step forward. And I invite you to take your love offering. And I always like to take my love offering and place it over my heart, for I can feel that energy of love, that energy of generosity. And I would invite you, as you do so, to take this this gift that you are sharing so generously, and let us say the dedication. Divine love in and through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Thank you, life. And Jackson, you take it, boy. Da, 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 da. Hey, I was pretty good.
Now when the road gets too long and you run all out of songs and the pain is too much for you to bear, well, you turn around, turn around, turn around, and I'll be there. Like a road leading home. Now when the gray clouds are past and gone, and the road you're traveling on, well, it doesn't seem to be going anywhere. You know, you turn around, and turn around, and I'll be there. Like a road leading home. Now when the great clouds are gone and you need somewhere to go and you want some company that really cares, well, you know, you turn around, and I'll be there. Like a road leading home. Turn around, and I'll be there. Like a road leading home. Like a road leading home.
Oh, I love that. Did you see? I know I was singing along with that. And I saw other people too. Oh, Jackson, the energy that you bring to the center.
It's the harmonica.
Yeah,
It was
that
the
must be
harmonica.
it. Yeah, all of that. But thank you so much. And so with that, I'm going to ask that the offering be brought forward. Just look at these abundant gifts that are already blessing our center, knowing that the energy this money that's been collected is going forward, that this energy is not only blessing this center and the mission that it does in serving, but also like a domino effect, it blesses this community and this country and extends and expands across the globe. And so I know that all that has been given here has been given in love, which is the strongest energy of all. And I bless it as I bless this center, knowing all is well and all is good. And so it is. Thank you, lady. And now here's our opportunity to welcome any new visitors or any newcomers, or perhaps it's been a while since you've been here and you would like to kind of say hi again. So let me inquire, is there anybody new here visiting here for the first time? Right here, all right. Would you do me a favor here? Could you take this microphone so we can all hear this beautiful person?
Who is this beautiful person? Hi, my name's Bonnie. It's my first time here. Grateful to be with you.
Hi, Bonnie.
Anyone else? Yeah. Bonnie, but where do you come from, by the way? Are you visiting, or did you just move, or? Prescott Valley, and decided, gee, I've seen this place, I might as well swing by. We are so grateful to have you here. And as our way of further welcoming you, I invite you after service, there is a bookstore. And just go over there and let them know that this is your first time, and take any book from our used book. They're so gently loved and so dearly read. But I know whatever book you select, you've been guided to know that and to read it. So that is our gift to you. So thank you so much. And then join us also in fellowship. Okay? All right, thank you. And then, do we have the children? We are going back here. I want to see if we have the kids here. Nina promised me. Do we have any children here, Nina? We've got some kids. They're coming. There we go. Come on, Liam. Yay! And Harper. Ah, Liam, so good to see you. Harper, you want to come up? Hi, Harper. Oh, isn't it wonderful? Welcoming them to the platform. And of course, Jen, who heads up our Children's Association of Awesomeness, and Saheli, thank you so much. By the way, Saheli has just been accepted to the Department of Justice internship. I mean, yes, so now we've got an inside contact in case we need one. Yes, Jen, you want to share what's been going on, and then maybe Liam or Harper? Liam, could you share?
Today, I learned how to play checkers.
Oh.
How do you play checkers? Is it red and black, or how does that work?
I forget after I said that.
Well, that is excellent. Harper, do you want to say anything? Here you go.
Right. Okay. Mama.
I can tell naturals here with the microphone coming up. Ah. And then today is also birthday Sunday. And so Who all's having a birthday in the month of July? Anybody here? We're going to invite you to please stand. Look at all of the July birthdays here being celebrated. Oh, what do you say,
We're
Jackson?
going to say happy birthday, dear loved ones, I think.
Yeah, I think that would be the best way of doing it. Can you help us sing?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear loved ones. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday. For all of our birthday celebrants this month, please go to the bookstore. Our gift to you is any book from the used book section, or if it's a book from Ernest Holmes, please accept that with our compliments as you go forward in the day. And join us afterwards. I think we've got some good birthday cake. Can never go wrong with cake. And so with that, isn't that cool? Yeah. And so with that, I invite everyone to please rise. Please stand, and if you feel comfortable doing so, let's join hands. Can I hold your hand too? There we go. And let us say this benediction together. Are you ready? Something wonderful is happening through me right now. It is happening through my mind, my body, and my affairs. I think it. I believe it. I feel it. I know it. I accept it. Thank you, life. And thank you all.
Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me. Yes, there is peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, we're a family. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Yes, peace begins with me, and this is the moment now. With every step